Welcome back to BBC World Coins. Today we have an incredible topic that will surely captivate your interest: the 1969 1-cent Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin might just be hiding a small fortune in your pocket, so stay tuned as we uncover its history, rarity, and why it is currently valued as high as $72,902 on the market. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some rare varieties have unique features that make them highly sought after by collectors and investors. One of these rare finds is the 1969's double-die obverse penny, which is among the most valuable and desirable coins ever discovered. So what makes the 1969 South penny so special? Well, it all comes down to a minting error known as the double-die obverse. This means that due to a misalignment during the minting process, the design on the front of the coin appears slightly doubled, with noticeable doubling in the inscriptions "Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust," and the date 1969. This error is what makes the coin so rare and valuable. Only a handful of these coins have ever been found, making them incredibly scarce and highly coveted by numismatists. In fact, the rarity of this coin is so significant that when it was first discovered, the U.S. Secret Service initially believed it was counterfeit and even launched an investigation. Eventually, experts confirmed the authenticity of these coins, leading to an explosion in demand and skyrocketing prices at auctions. Over the years, the value of the 1969's double-die penny has continued to climb due to its extreme rarity and historical significance. In recent years, one of these pennies was sold at auction for a staggering $72,902, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies in existence. This astronomical price reflects not only its scarcity but also the high demand among collectors willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece of history. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? The key is to carefully examine your 1969 pennies, especially those with an S mint mark under the date. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to look for clear doubling on the inscriptions and date. If you think you have found one, it is best to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). This will confirm its authenticity and determine its grade, which plays a significant role in its overall value. Now, you might be wondering what factors affect the value of the 1969's double-die penny. Like all rare coins, its worth depends on several key aspects, including its condition, demand, and overall rarity. Coins in pristine uncirculated condition with sharp details and minimal wear command the highest prices. Additionally, the demand for this coin continues to be strong among collectors who recognize its historical importance and uniqueness. If you do happen to find one of these rare pennies, you have several options to sell it. You can list it at an auction house, work with a professional coin dealer, or sell it through an online coin marketplace. Always ensure you are working with reputable buyers to get the best price possible. Many coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare finds, and your 1969's double-die penny could be the next big sale. In conclusion, the 1969 1-cent Lincoln penny, particularly the 1969's double-die obverse variety, is one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in American numismatic history, with auction prices reaching up to $72,902. It is a true hidden treasure that could be sitting unnoticed in your collection or even your pocket change. Checking your spare change has never been more exciting. We are diving deep into the 1974 1-cent Lincoln penny, a coin that has captured the interest of collectors and enthusiasts around the world because of its history, its variations, and of course its incredible market value that can reach up to an astonishing $66,902. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. So make sure to watch the entire video as we break down everything you need to know about this fascinating coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design, which was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, has remained largely unchanged throughout the years, with only minor modifications to its composition and details. The 1974 Lincoln penny comes from an interesting period in U.S. coinage history, as it was a time of economic challenges and shifts in metal composition. The traditional composition of pennies up to this point had been 95% copper and 5% zinc, but due to rising copper prices in the early 70s, the U.S. Mint began considering alternatives to reduce production costs. This led to the creation of experimental aluminum pennies in 1974, but these never made it into circulation because of pushback from Congress and concerns from vending machine companies. As a result, the mint continued producing copper pennies in 1974. Which brings us to the unique and valuable variations that exist today. While most 1974 pennies are common and only worth their face value, there are a few rare variations that can be worth thousands. One of the most sought after is the 1974 aluminum penny, which was struck as part of the experimental series. Only a small number of these aluminum pennies were minted, and almost all were ordered to be melted down. However, a few are believed to have escaped into private hands, making them incredibly rare and valuable. If you ever come across a 1974 aluminum penny, you should have it authenticated immediately because it could be worth a significant sum. Another rare variant is the 1974 double die penny, which features doubling in the lettering and date due to a minting error. These types of errors are highly desirable among collectors, and depending on the condition, a double die 1974 penny can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, coins with high-grade mint state conditions are always worth more. If your 1974 penny has never been circulated and is in pristine condition, it could fetch a much higher price than a typical worn-down penny. Now let's talk about what makes the 1974 penny so exciting in today's market. The highest recorded sale for a 1974 penny reached an incredible $66,902, which was due to its rarity, high grade, and demand among collectors. The standard 1974 copper pennies in circulated condition are typically worth only a few cents above their face value, but those in mint state conditions can range from $50 to a few $1,000s depending on grading by professional coin services. If you are looking to sell a 1974 penny or get it appraised, it is best to have it graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC, as their authentication significantly boosts credibility and value. If you want to determine whether your 1974 penny is valuable, start by checking its composition. If it appears lighter than a normal penny, it could be an aluminum variant, which would make it extremely rare. Next, examine the details under a magnifying glass. Look for mint marks, errors, and doubling on the lettering and numbers. If you suspect you have a rare variant, take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service to confirm its authenticity. Even if you do not have a rare variant, holding on to high-grade 1974 pennies is a smart move, as their value can increase over time. So there you have it. The 1974 Lincoln penny is one of the most interesting coins in American history, and while most are only worth a few cents, there are rare variants that can be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Whether you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone with spare, we will dive into the 1978 Lincoln penny, a coin that may seem common at first glance but could be worth a fortune if you find the right one. If you have a penny from 1978, make sure to check it carefully because some of these coins have sold for thousands of dollars. Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this fascinating coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has changed slightly, but Lincoln's iconic portrait has remained. In 1978, the penny was still made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. This composition is important because the rising price of copper would soon lead the U.S. Mint to change the metal content of pennies in 1982. Why is the 1978 Lincoln penny valuable today? While most of these coins are only worth face value, some rare variations and errors can fetch incredible prices at auction. Condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. Collectors use the Sheldon scale to grade coins from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. If you happen to find a 1978 Lincoln penny in mint state 67 or higher, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars. One of the most famous and valuable errors found on the 1978 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. If you examine the lettering or Lincoln's portrait and notice a clear doubling, you may have an extremely valuable coin. Another rare error to look for is an off-center strike. These errors happen when the blank planchet is misaligned during the striking process, resulting in part of the design missing. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value. Coins with an off-center error of 50% or more that still show a complete date can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another valuable variety of the 1978 penny is the struck on a wrong planchet error. Occasionally, a Lincoln penny is mistakenly struck on a dime planchet or another foreign coin planchet, making it lighter and giving it a different appearance. If you find a 1978 penny that seems unusually thin or has a silver tone, it may be an error coin worth significant money. Now let's talk about recent auction prices. The highest known price for a 1978 Lincoln penny in perfect condition reached $60,902. This kind of price is incredibly rare, but it proves that these coins can be worth a lot if they meet the right conditions. More commonly, a high-grade 1978 penny sells for anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s, depending on the grade and rarity of any errors present. Even circulated pennies can be worth more than face value if they have a unique minting mistake. If you are looking to sell your 1978 Lincoln penny, consider having it graded by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will help determine its market value and attract serious buyers. Many collectors search for these rare errors and high-grade specimens, so having a well-preserved coin can be a great investment. To wrap up, always check your pocket change for valuable pennies. The 1978 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but certain errors, high grades, and rare varieties can make it a collector's dream. If you have one of these coins, take a closer look because you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. We are going to dive deep into the history, value, and significance of the 1980 1-cent Lincoln penny. This coin might seem like just another common penny in your pocket, but some of these rare pieces have sold for an astounding price of up to $54,902. That is right, a single penny fetching such an incredible amount. So what makes this coin so valuable and why are collectors willing to pay such a high price for it? Let us take a closer look at its history, key features, minting errors, and current market demand. The 1980 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint as indicated by the small d mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin. It was produced in large quantities as millions of these coins entered circulation that year. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The composition of the coin consists of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was the standard for Lincoln cents before the transition to a predominantly zinc composition in 1982. One of the primary reasons why some 1980 pennies have gained immense value is due to rare minting errors and high-grade conditions. Coins that have been preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect condition are highly sought after by collectors. If a 1980 penny has been graded by a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC and has received a top-tier grade like MS67 or higher, it can command a significant price in the market. The rarity of such high-quality specimens is what drives up their value, as finding a penny that has survived in pristine condition for over 40 years is incredibly rare. Another factor that affects the value of the 1980 penny is the presence of minting errors. Some of the most valuable error pennies include double die errors, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks. These errors occur during the striking process when the coin planchet is improperly struck or when the dies used to impress the coin design have defects. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare error coins as they add to the overall appeal and collectability of a particular penny. The current market for the 1980 penny remains strong, especially for high-grade specimens and error coins. Auctions and online marketplaces such as eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections have recorded sales of these coins fetching thousands of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. If you happen to come across a 1980 penny in your collection, it is highly recommended to examine it carefully or have it professionally graded, as it could be worth much more than just a single cent. For those interested in investing in rare coins, it is always a good idea to stay informed about the latest trends and market prices. Coin values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and historical significance, so keeping an eye on auction results and professional grading services can provide valuable insights into the worth of your coin collection. In conclusion, the 1980 1-cent Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds potential for collectors and investors alike. Whether it is due to its high-grade condition, rare minting errors, or strong demand in the market, this penny has proven to be much more than just a simple pocket change. So the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look, because you never know, it could be worth thousands of dollars. We are diving deep into the story of the 1981 1-cent Lincoln penny and why some of these coins have reached astonishing values of up to $48,902 in the collector's market. So if you have some pennies lying around, you might want to pay close attention, as you could be holding a fortune in your hands. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure replacing the previous Indian head cent. The reverse design originally depicted two stalks of wheat but was later changed in 1959 to feature the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of his birth. By 1981, the Lincoln penny was still being minted with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. This was an important year in penny history because it marked the final full year of production before the major metal composition change in 1982. The U.S. Mint transition to a predominantly zinc composition with a thin copper plating due to rising copper prices. This change significantly affected the weight and feel of the penny, making 1981 one of the last years to feature a solid copper construction. So why is the 1981 Lincoln cent so valuable today? While most pennies from 1981 are only worth face value, there are several factors that can make them highly sought after by collectors. First is the condition of the coin. Uncirculated and mint state examples, especially those graded MS67 or higher, can fetch significant premiums due to their rarity. A pristine 1981 penny with full luster and no visible marks can easily be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But the real jackpot lies in error coins and special varieties. One of the most famous and valuable errors associated with the 1981 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse. A double die occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and details of the coin. These errors are rare and can drastically increase the coin's value, making some specimens worth thousands of dollars. Another key factor is the mint mark. The 1981 penny was produced at three mints: Philadelphia, which had no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. San Francisco primarily minted proof coins for collectors, and high-grade proof examples can command high prices. The Denver and Philadelphia pennies are more common, but high quality specimens and error coins from these mints can still be worth a lot of money. Now let's talk about the highest auction records for the 1981 Lincoln penny. In recent years, rare varieties and exceptionally high-grade examples have sold for staggering amounts. The most notable sale was a near-perfect MS67 RD example, which sold for an incredible $48,902 at auction. This is an extremely rare case, but it proves that Lincoln cents from this era can be worth a fortune to the right collector. So, how can you tell if your 1981 penny is valuable? The first step is to carefully examine its condition using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and a brilliant red luster. Coins that appear brown or have heavy wear are generally worth less. If you suspect you have an error coin or a high-grade specimen, you may want to get it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC, which can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. If you are looking to sell a valuable 1981 penny, there are several options available. You can auction it through major numismatic auction houses such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. You can also sell through online marketplaces like eBay or specialized coin dealer websites. Just be sure to get an expert appraisal first so you know the true value of your coin before selling. In conclusion, the 1981 1-cent Lincoln penny may seem like just another small copper coin, but its historical significance, rare varieties, and high grade examples make it an exciting and potentially lucrative find. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your pocket, it is always worth taking a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a rare penny that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. We are exploring the 2013 Lincoln penny, a coin that is not only common in circulation but also has some hidden treasures that could be worth a lot of money. We will discuss the history of this coin, its features, why certain versions are highly valuable, and how you can determine if you have a rare one in your pocket. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since it was first introduced in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was created to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, and has gone through several design changes over the years. The 2013 Lincoln penny continues the tradition of the shield reverse design, which was first introduced in 2010, replacing the previous Lincoln Memorial reverse. The obverse side of the coin features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1909. The word liberty is inscribed to the left of the portrait while the date and the mint mark appear to the right. Above Lincoln's head the phrase "In God We Trust" is prominently displayed. On the reverse side the Union Shield design symbolizes unity and strength with the words United States of America et pluribus unum and 1 cent clearly visible. The 2013 Lincoln penny was struck at 3 different mints: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint and the San Francisco Mint. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced circulation strike coins which are commonly found in everyday transactions, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins intended for collectors. Now let us talk about the value of the 2013 Lincoln penny. While most of these coins are only worth face value due to their high mintage numbers, certain rare variations and errors can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. The highest recorded price for a 2013 Lincoln penny currently stands at an astonishing $24,902. One of the main factors that can make a 2013 penny valuable is the presence of an error. Some of the most notable errors include double die obverse off-center strikes and missing letters in the inscriptions. A double die obverse occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, causing some elements of the design to appear doubled. This error is highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase the value of the coin. Another valuable error is an off-center strike, which happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in a misaligned design. The severity of the off-center strike plays a role in determining the coin's value. Generally, the more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Coins with off-center errors ranging from 50 to 75% can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, missing letters in inscriptions are another rare minting error that can add to the value of the 2013 Lincoln penny. Coins that have partially missing letters in inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust, due to weak strikes or filled dies, can be highly collectible and worth more than their face value. The condition of the coin also plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition with little to no wear are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. Collectors look for coins that have sharp details, a strong strike and minimal scratches or marks. The Sheldon coin grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, is commonly used to assess the condition of coins. Coins that are graded MS-65 or higher can command premium prices. So how can you check if you have a valuable 2013 Lincoln penny? First, examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for any doubling in the design, especially in the lettering and numbers. Next, check for any noticeable errors like an off-center strike or missing letters. If you suspect your coin might be rare, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company. These services provide expert evaluation and authentication, which can help maximize the value of your coin. If you are interested in selling a valuable 2013 Lincoln penny, there are several options available. You can list your coin on online auction sites such as eBay or Heritage Auctions, which attract a large community of collectors and buyers. Another option is to visit a local coin dealer who can assess your coin and offer you a fair price. Attending coin shows or joining numismatic forums can also provide opportunities to connect with potential buyers and experts who can guide you in the selling process. To sum it up, while most 2013 Lincoln pennies are only worth 1 cent, certain rare errors and high-grade examples can be worth a significant amount of money. If you happen to come across a 2013 penny with a minting error or in pristine condition, you could be holding on to a valuable treasure in your hands. Always be sure to check your pocket change, because you never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable coin. Thank you for watching today's video on the 2013 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this content and found it helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare coins and numismatic treasures. Let us know in the comments if you have ever found a valuable coin in your change and what your favorite coin to collect is. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy collecting.